This video is for an OMEN by HP 32-inch LCD monitor. It has a cracked screen and blurry appearance and some minor cosmetic damage around the monitor. Okay, I'm going to power it up to a PC so you can see the cracked screen. Okay, the PC is powering on. It's blurry, has a cracked screen. I don't know if the blurriness is from the cracked screen or if the boards are bad. My guess is if the screen is replaced, the boards on the computer are going to be good boards. But I'm selling this as is for parts of repair. I'm showing the screen on right now, but then I'm going to turn it off and show the pictures of all sides of the monitor. I have still pictures in the online ad. Okay, the monitor has 2 HDMI ports and 1 display port connector. I've tested all 3 connectors. Also has a USB hub. I haven't tested the USB hub. Here's a close-up picture of the cracked area of the screen, cracked along the top. The previous video was of it connected to the DisplayPort connector, and this is it connected to one of the HDMI ports. Very blurry, as I said before, compared to the original the screen that it's displaying from. Okay, this is video when it's connected to the other HDMI port. Now I'm going to disassemble it and take it apart and take pictures of the back of the monitor, the bottom of the monitor, and the labels. And that's the back of the monitor. There's 2 HDMI ports, 1 display port. They've all been tested. Has USB port. I haven't tested the USB. I don't have the original power adapter, but I will be including a laptop power adapter. Most likely it'll be a Dell branded laptop power adapter that is 19 volts, 4 amp. The aluminum stand, I will probably take that off if I have to ship it, and ship it in the same box but not attached. This is the bottom of the monitor. Trying to get pictures of the serial number and model number. And maybe some other information on this tag, on this label. Okay, that's it for the OMEN by HP 32-inch LCD. This video is for a PANASONIC video cassette recorder, model AG 1980 desktop editor. I'm selling this item as is for parts or repair because it doesn't display images to a monitor or TV. And when I first received it, it would not eject the tape. I was finally able to get it to eject the tape, as you'll see at the end of the video, but now it does not play a video, or it does not accept a tape when I insert it. When I press the power button, the drum inside spins for a second, and that's all it does. Okay, well, when I press the power button, well, the power button's on now. When I press the power button, you can't see it from here, but the drum spins for a while, then it goes off. When I try to insert a VHS tape, it won't accept the tape. Well, actually now it's accepting the tape. But when I had the cover off, it wasn't accepting the tape. And hopefully now, at this point, it will eject the tape. Let's eject the tape. Okay, it is ejecting the tape. Now, I have it connected to a monitor, and I don't think there's anything I could be doing wrong that would cause it not to display, so for some reason it's not displaying to the monitor. Let's try to insert the tape again and press play, see if anything happens. I mean, you will see at the end of the video when I had the cover off how only the motor was spinning for a second. So now I have the cover back on, and it seems to be accepting the tape. I'm going to press play. When I press play, there seems to be some activity on the LED. I'll turn this light off for a second. There is some activity on that screen. But nothing displaying on the monitor. I'm gonna go on the back, turn that channel button, see if anything happens, but I don't think it will. Press the fast forward, see if anything happens. You should be able to hear that it is fast forwarding. Gonna press the stop. Gonna press the rewind. Now I can't guarantee that when I ship this item it will be performing the same, because it has performed different before. I'm going to press the stop button, the play button again. The play, and again it's displaying there is activity on the screen. I'm going to do a close-up of that screen. I have to turn this light out. Here's a close-up of that screen. Okay, now I'm gonna do the eject button and end this video for the Panasonic video cassette recorder model AG1980, also known as a desktop editor. If you're watching this video, you probably saw it on an eBay ad. There are better pictures on the eBay ad. And also, I do my videos mostly so people can get a better look at the items I'm trying to sell. But if you click on the like and the subscribe button, it helps me get to the point where YouTube pays me for the videos I post. Okay, so now I'm going to press the eject. Well, let's press this VCR TV. Nothing happens there either. I'm going to press the eject button. So now it appears to be ejecting, and the play buttons and all that responds as normal, but there's still no video image. Okay, thank you. That's it for the VCR recorder. This video is being filmed out of sequence. I recorded this part of the video before I record the intro, because when I first inserted a VCR tape into the machine, I couldn't eject the tape. And none of the buttons would respond, and when I pressed the power button, the LED would come on for a couple of seconds then go off. So I wanted to record this part of the video before I put the cover back on, so I didn't have to take it off again. Now, initially, after I got the tape to eject, it appeared to be working fine as far as the buttons responding. It didn't display any image on the machine from on the video. I have it connected to a monitor, and it's not displaying any image to the monitor. So when I initially ejected it, the play button, the eject, those buttons appear to work, but now they don't. So when I press the power button, that drum turns, but there's no other response. So I'll do a close-up of that drum turn. Press the power button, the drum turns for a second or two. Then the drum stops. Also, when I try to insert a VCR tape, it won't accept the tape. Does not accept the tape. It won't mount. And none of the buttons respond. There may be a beep on certain buttons, but no other response. Okay, so now I'm going to put the cover back on and record the intro. This video is for two Fargo DTC 4500 series ID card printers. One is a DTC 4500 and the other is a DT 4500E. Now, I do most of my videos to demonstrate a specific item I'm trying to sell online. But if you click the like and the subscribe button, it helps me get to the point where YouTube pays me for the videos I post. These printers are being sold as is for parts or repair. I cannot, they do not come with a power supply. I was able to test them for powering on with a universal AC adapter. The DTC 4500E powers on. I couldn't get it to feed. I'm not too sure if it's because I didn't have the plastic ID cards. I was trying to test it with a hard business card. The DTC 4500, it's over here. The LCD does not work. The actual ribbon cable that connects to the LCD display is broke, so I can't see anything on the screen. And also I was trying to do test prints by pressing the buttons. It also does not feed. I'm going to take some close-up pictures of the bottom of the printers, and I'm going to show you the power on test. If this is the DTC 4500E. I have it powered on, well, I have it connected to a universal laptop power supply, and I'm going to turn it on remotely from here. Okay, I guess I have to manually power it on. Yeah, I'll press the power button to power it on. It's powering on. I'm gonna place 2 business cards in it to try to do the power on or the feed test. Okay, I now have a paper business card in both hoppers. The LCD screen is reading ready, and I'm going to attempt to do a power on test. A feed test. So I'll press the button. It says test prints. I'm going to press test print. I'm going to press the button again. It should start a test print. It says color photo. It's attempting to feed. I'm not too sure if it's not feeding because it has paper cards or it's just not feeding properly. If you can't see it, the screen is reading feeding. But as in past tests, it's probably going to do a feed error. And I forgot what the error code was, but it'll show up. It's unable to feed. Error code, I guess, is an 81. Okay, if I press the button again, it'll attempt to feed again, but I don't want to do that. I wanted to go through some of the other menus. That's the ready menu. Let's see if I can do the. All right, it's the info, test prints, Hopper select, toolbox, clean printer, clean RIB sensor, network, exit. With the exit. Test prints, Hopper select, toolbox, languages, exit. Okay, so that's it for the DTC 4500E. Now I'm going to take a look at the, I'm going to take some close-up pictures of the bottom so you can see the model and the serial number. That's a picture of the back of the DTC 4500E. This is the cartridge. Okay, now I'm trying to get close-up pictures of the bottom so you can see the model number, serial number. It helps people who are in the business. They want to look up parts or anything, or that's the part number. Now this is the DTC 4500. As I said before, the ribbon cable that connects to the display is not connected, it's broke. So it doesn't display anything on the LCD. I can press, also on this, the ribbon is broke, so it doesn't, even if it was working, I probably couldn't do a test print. So I put that back in. I'm gonna press the power button. You can hear it does power on, but you can see the blue lights. Not too sure if you can see it in this type of light, but you can hear it's powering on. And I'll wait a couple of minutes and it should be in the ready state, even though you can't see it on the screen. From trial and error, I can get to the point where it would normally be doing a test print. I just press the So it's trying to do a test print, but it also does not feed. I have those two paper business cards in there, and it probably says unable to feed on the screen. Well, would say. Okay, that's it for the DTC 40. Well, actually, I have to take the picture of the bottom of these of this one. Okay, this is the picture of the bottom, the serial number, date manufacturer. That's the part number. Okay, thank you. That's it for the two DTC 4500 series printers. This video is for an iRobot claim-based automatic dirt disposal model ADE-N1. I'm selling this as is for parts or repair because I don't have the Roomba iRobot to test it. Most of my videos I do are to sell a specific item, but if you click on the like and subscribe button, it helps me get to the point where YouTube pays me for the videos I post. This automatic dirt disposal, I've only tested it for powering on, which I will demonstrate in this video, and it appears to, once I plug it in and test it, the LED comes on, but then I have to wait a while till it resets if I plug it in again. I'm going to take pictures, close-up pictures of the bottom and the back of the item. Okay, this is the picture of the back. The power plug for it, it looks like a standard power cord that you use on a computer or some TVs, but it doesn't have that third prong, the grounding prong. So I use that to plug it in and test it, but I'm not too sure if that's what's supposed to be used. Okay, I have the power cord plugged in. I'm going to power it on remotely. I'm not too sure if you'll be able to see the LED in this type of light. Okay, I have the power cord plugged in. I'm going to apply the power. And in past tests, what happened was the LED would come on. Okay. Under that bright light, you couldn't see that the LED was on. So I turned off the bright light and I'm going to plug it back in. And you'll see that the LED comes on. So you see the LED just came on. And if I remember from past power on tests, when I lift this top hopper, the LED should turn red. I thought. I know something happened when the LED, I think it turned red, but it's not doing it now. But anyway, that's it for the iRobot automatic dirt disposal model ADE-N1. This video is for 3 Chanel magnetic gift boxes. They have the magnetic closure. The boxes are in worn condition. I generally just wipe them down. I don't try to clean them because people who have bought these boxes before, who know about them, told me that they know how to clean them. I don't want to use any kind of chemicals or soaps on them. I just wipe them down. The boxes are worn. See some wear here on this one. Some wear here on this one. This one has some stains on it. Don't know what it is. And this one here, I received it like this with a flap not glued. This one I received like this with the flap not glued. As a matter of fact, the flap was glued to the outside, and it's supposed to be glued here. And the only reason I knew the model number because I saw this right here. And I will probably stick the flap back here before I ship them. And because the flap was glued to the inside here, There's some damage there. I can show you that. There's a little damage here because that flap was actually sticking to this part where it wasn't supposed to be sticking. Okay, this is it. This is the bottom of the boxes. So one of the sides. That's the other side. And you can see this top side. I'll show you the bottom side. That one. This one. This one. Yeah, the boxes are worn, but they are usable. And that's it for the 3 Chanel boxes. Like I said, they are worn. This has some wear here. Don't know if you can see it. Excuse the light. I do these videos mainly so people can have a better look at the items I'm trying to sell. But if you click the subscribe button, it helps me get to the point where YouTube will pay me for the videos that I list. Only thing I don't ask people to do that a lot of people who post on YouTube do is ask you to hit the bell to be notified when I do another video, because most of the videos I do are gonna be unrelated. So even if you're never gonna come back to this channel, click the subscribe button. Thank you. This part of the video is for a Koichmeyer brown leather briefcase, attaché case with combination locks. It has a monogram on it. Again, if you like the video, please click the subscribe and the like. I don't ask people to click on the bell to get notified when I do another video, because most of my videos are on different subject matter. But if you click the subscribe and the like, it helps me get to the point where eBay, or where YouTube has to pay me for the videos I do. Even if you never come back to watch another video, it will help. Okay. The briefcase is in overall good condition, has scratches and scrapes that you might expect to find on a used briefcase. Has combination locks. Combination is currently set to 914 as stated in the eBay listing. There you go. Thank you. This video is for the Wolf watch winder. If you like the video, help you anyway, please click on the like and subscribe. Only thing I don't ask people to do that a lot of people who post YouTube videos do is to click on the bell, because my videos are usually unrelated on different subject matter. But if you click on the subscribe, it helps me get to the point where eBay, well, where YouTube will pay me for the videos I post. The watch winder is in overall good condition. Has one winder and 2 storage locations. Has some scratches and scrapes here and here. Operates with a 3-volt power supply that I do not have, not included in the listing. Batteries are also not included. I have batteries in it to perform some tests. Okay, the bottom of the unit will need some gluing, like here. This needs glue. Okay, I've done the basic test also here. It's a little hinge, needs some work. And the watch winder has 2 controls. It's the power button and the direction button. The power button is on, off, and 12. I assume the 12, when you turn to 12, it comes on after 12 hours. The direction button is clockwise, counterclockwise, and bidirectional. When you turn the power button, when it's on the clockwise position. When you turn it to on, after a few seconds, it starts to turn clockwise. The LED flashes. Probably can't see the LED under this light, but the LED flashes and the winder starts to turn in the clockwise direction. When you turn the direction button counterclockwise, it stops for a second, then turns for a few seconds, then turns in the clockwise direction. Now, as far as the bidirectional button, alternating direction button, I've watched it for a while, and it appears to, when you turn it to the alternating direction button, it turns clockwise for a half hour, then starts turning counterclockwise for a half hour. Then I believe it stops after that. Okay, now it's in the bidirectional button. It should turn clockwise. And it'll turn clockwise for a half hour, then turn counterclockwise for a half hour. Now, I haven't stood here long enough to see if it turns on on 12, or I haven't read a manual, but when you turn to 12, it stops. And I'm assuming it's a 12-hour timer, and it starts to rotate in 12 hours. Thank you. That's it for the Wolf Watch Winder. This part of the video is for a Studio 35 electronic lighter. A Studio Electronic Model 35. It's in relatively good condition, has some fading, but in good condition. It probably needs some fluid. But it works. Okay, I post these YouTube videos so people can see my eBay items. If it helped in any way, please click on the like and the subscribe. I don't ask people to click on the bell to be reminded when I do another video, because most of my videos are unrelated. But if you click the like and subscribe, it helps me get to the point where YouTube has to pay me for the videos I list or post. Thank you. This listing is for eBay item number 333732580-197. It is a Bosch hammer drill, Bosch rotary hammer drill, model RH540M. Is listed on eBay user ID or eBay account UsedComputersDOTorg 2. That's UsedComputersDOTorg 2. It is being sold as is for parts or repair. I'm selling this for someone else who used it, putting tape on it over and over again until it finally stopped working. It has tape all over it. I guess the motor cover was here. I can show you the model number, if you can read that. Let's see. It's the manual that came with it. It comes in this case. The case has paint all over it. Missing one latch on the case. G Corp, whatever that is. Okay. Now most of the time when I press this trigger, it doesn't do anything. But a few times I pressed it and it did try to turn. So let's get a look. Has switches. I mean, my guess is it needs a new motor, or the parts can be used. Okay, I guess that's the low setting maybe. Sometimes even if I turn this, it doesn't do anything. Okay, see, sometimes it turns a little, sometimes it doesn't. I guess these are the, I don't know what these selectors are for, but I'll try them, see what they do. One position. Okay, that's it. Being sold as is for parts or repair. Bosch rotary hammer drill, model RH540M. Okay, I just came back because I tried it again and I got it to make a little more motor noise, so I'm gonna try it again. Well, actually it's not turning, but it's making louder noises. Let's turn this. And you see the motor's smoking, so could be that tape around it burning. Okay, that's it now for good. Thank you. Video is for a LMI Milton Roy Liquitron Dc 4500 conductivity controller. I started doing YouTube videos for some of my items because someone asked me to post a video, and I don't know if you can post videos on eBay, but eBay doesn't allow links in the video. But I have an easy name to remember. I can put the name in the video. So if you like the video, please click the subscribe button and the like button. Only thing I don't ask people to do that most YouTube people do is to click the bell button to get notified when I post a video, because most of my videos are different, not related to the same subject matter. Okay, so this is the Liquitron Dc 4500. I'm going to show you all the views of it. I'm going to plug it in. And I plug it in, it powers on, and I can flow through menus. Okay, but I'm trying to plug it in and leave this screen showing. Okay, power's on. Flow through the menus. Okay, that's about it. Thank you.